the upper left. Making a big comeback in that last game, we have
Starcraft Curious.
And in the bottom right, in the blue, we have
SK Telecom T1 Sue.
Where do you think he got his ID from?
I think Sue is probably his name.
Oh, is it just his name?
I would imagine.
Oh, I sound like a bimbo nerd. Is that actually true?
Well, you know, I think it probably is, at least part of his name.
Huh.
That's my guess. A lot of Koreans that have Sue as part of their name.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't know, though. Maybe not.
Maybe not, though.
And if I'm wrong, so sue me.
Oh, we've just been informed his name is Yoon-soo. You were right.
Yeah.
Well done.
Wow. There you go.
There you go.
That's what you get for being curious. I'm here all week.
So we got a quick hat trick coming down here now.
Both players.
Both players get a quick hatch.
And, well, I guess we are just going to wait and stare at that production tab, see what these guys are up to. It's interesting that we have not seen even one Mutaverse Muta game out of 2 Zerg vs. Zergs already.
Yeah,
I
that is
feel
actually
weird
a little bit weird.
The vast majority
we
of
really
TVs
hyped up
I've
those
seen,
mutas.
Well, the vast majority that I've seen have been Muta.
Yeah, same.
But, you know, it's cool to see some other builds mixed in there. I'm sure there's plenty of Mutaverse Muta left for us in this GSL season.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Overlord Kiss. Mwah.
Whoa. Those Overlords are ghosts,
Yeah,
faceless.
they're dead. When they go to the grocery store, the doors don't open for them.
No. They have to wait. They're like, this thing's broken. And someone walks by and it opens. They're like, oh, thank you so much. They walk in and pretend to get their groceries because they've tricked themselves like Bruce Willis. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Bruce Willis is dead in 6 Sense.
What did we say last time? Spoiler alert.
Star Wars.
Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's dad.
We spoiled everything.
Yeah.
We ruined it.
Yeah.
No one's even going to want to see those movies now.
Yeah.
All right, well, still we do see that these guys are in basically the same spots, but it is starting to diverge. We do have Sue once again going for that gas, whereas Curious looking like he might do the very heavy Queen build, where you get the much later gases. Just, you know, 2 different ways to play. We've seen from Hyun and Symbol that absolutely you can play the mineral heavy style, the later gases, and have good results with it. But, okay, it's getting the gases, it looks like maybe a little bit quicker than before. Yeah. And that's actually something that we've seen out of Symbol as well, where he mixed in Ling Bane with this type of style as well, where he does get those extra queens. So I'm interested to see what he's going to do with it exactly.
Nice control there by Curious. He's going to save that Ling.
Mm-hmm. It's actually important. Every single Ling.
He's healing now. Do you think Lings are cute? Whenever I look at them, they look like
well, the ones
like a frog when it's like almost done becoming a frog. When it's not, it's a little tadpole.
Really?
That's what I see.
I like how you waited until right up there to turn around and hit that Ling. That was actually really smart. Good attention to detail. Are they cute? Well, the ones from Starcrafts or whatever it's called, you know, that cartoon?
Oh, that show's great.
Yeah, those are cute.
If you guys haven't seen Starcraft, you should actually check that out.
Yeah, definitely.
I love that Heart of the Swarm Starcrafts.
Oh God, gave me chills.
The
so
remake,
good.
but I mean the remake of the.
Can you
trailer
imagine?
Is so funny.
The people who actually made that trailer, the cinematics team at Blizzard, what they must have felt like watching that. How cool that must have been.
Yeah, that must have been awesome.
I bet you that every one of those nerds had milk coming out of their nose during that.
Absolutely. Even if they didn't drink milk, milk was coming out.
Look at that. He actually misplaced that creep tumor. I had to kill it off.
Oh, wow, yeah. He's basically making his entrance a little bit tighter.
And look at this. You know what? Normally what happens is you put on a little bit of speedling aggression when your opponent goes for the 4-queen type of style. You get up there and harass a little bit, so you always make that wall, which makes the harass not come. But Sue has chosen to take a pretty quick 3rd base here, and this could make a big difference because he's probably expecting for speed not to be as quick here from Curious, but Curious made a little change to the build, and he is getting that quicker speed, and he is making a lot of Lings. which means with this Baneling Nest incoming, that third base for Sue, very unlikely to be held.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's going to be hit pretty hard here, it looks like.
Yeah.
By the way, before this attack, just a quick question.
Yes.
I actually don't know the answer to this.
Okay.
Are you still doing yoga with Caldor?
Oh, we downgrade ourselves to like a stretching class, but recently we have not been hitting the stretching class. We've been really mostly doing muscles.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, not really.
I've thought about doing
Not really.
yoga maybe
No,
after
I
the
still am
season.
very interested. I have actually a yoga mat at home, and I've been stretching some to try to, because I'm like so pitifully bad.
Well, I'm not going to lie, Artosis. When I think about the word Artosis, the word flexibility doesn't come to mind.
No,
Like,
I guess it probably doesn't.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Masslings going across the map. And catches some lings on his way. There are a few banelings on the way for Sue, but is this going to be actually enough?
Got to be careful of those banelings. Now
Oh,
we're going to bunch
man.
right out here.
That is a lot of banelings, Tasteless. Sue is going to need some magical hits to take this out.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, nice. Even coming here and sniping some of these banelings early on. Oh, my God.
Whoa, good hits so far. Yeah, these are pretty good hits so far, Tasteless.
He looks fantastic so far. The
But
banelings
hold
are coming
on.
in here.
Still a lot of banelings left over
He's
here.
going for the drones. And okay. Doing some more damage in there. The banelings haven't quite connected enough.
Sue is doing some really great spreading here, and he does have some roaches on the way. And these roaches are going to be able to clean up. And look at this. The drone count actually is even at the moment. The thing is, Sue does have that third base. He didn't lose that much here. This was a great hold.
That was a little bit hard to follow back there.
It was. Well, I was like holding my breath while those banelings were
I was waiting for that one big baneling connect, and it just didn't happen.
It absolutely did
Solid
not.
defense by Sue.
And now with Roach speed on the way, his economy not too badly hurt. The 3 hatches, one of which is at another base, which he's going to be able to saturate eventually. I'm liking the position here for Sue. Curious, though, definitely not out of it just because that didn't work. Because he did kill enough drones, and that they're pretty even right now, economically speaking. And he is going up to his lair so that he can probably, most likely, go ahead and grab Spire Tech. And once he gets that, the 3 bases, will those be spread out too far?
Yeah, this is... We'll have to see. Oh, Nidus Network.
All right. Nidus Speed Roaches. That is definitely something that can be hard to stop, but if Curious catches where that Nidus Worm is going to be, where it looks like it's going to be right there, that's obviously very, very bad for him.
Yeah. There's, he's driving out these lings right now. You know, again, not a mutagame here.
No? Yeah.
These guys just...
It's cool to see.
Going for Roach Lane.
You know what? I think that this Nidus is very likely to just kill Curious off.
Oh.
Well,
this is not good.
Yeah, there's no way Curious is going to hold this. There's just no way.
This checkmate here. This is pretty...
Yeah, the Spire is not even halfway done yet. The spines are all being made at the natural. That main base is gone. Well, here we go, Tasteless. A lot of roaches coming out. Curious cannot be happy. He should probably just give that base up and just chill in his natural. And well, the Spire's up there, though.
Taps out.
He realizes no way.
That was, you know, it's a small, subtle thing, but if you don't have vision of your entire base, for stuff like that, you can just simply put lose.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that sucks. That sucks for Curious.
Curious did a kind of sneaky, almost all-in-ish attack with those Lings and Banes. Didn't do enough damage, and you know what? Sue had the proper tech, the proper type of units to be able to just pick up that win. So a really crazy, very aggressive back-and-forth ZVZ series here from these two.
Yeah. Really nicely played.
Could definitely upset a lot of players. You know, I'm sure that a lot of the fans watching this first season of WCS Korea, that's so awesome, probably are looking at this and just kind of picking like, oh, I think that these guys will do well because they've done so well in GSL in the past. But you got to remember that these guys from Keswa, they are serious. They mean business. Just because they aren't Flash or Jaedong or something like that, you know, does not mean that they are not as good as these other players.
Yeah, and just to clarify, if you guys are new to the GSL, because I know we have a lot of new viewers from Heart of the Swarm, there was a period in time where there were still professional gamers playing Starcraft 1 that did not switch over to Starcraft 2, and those were the people under the Kespa umbrella.
Yes.
And so now they've all switched over, so we have a lot of new pro gamers that are just
a lot
RTS.
of new blood coming in.
Yeah, a lot of new RTS experts coming in here now. So we have sort of a new landscape. We got some of the veterans here with new players that were basically perfect at a game that is very similar to StarCraft 2 already, StarCraft 1. So it's really interesting to see, you know, some of these old school guys going off against these guys now here when we have a new game, Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah.
We're going to go to our next best of 3 after the short break, so don't go away.